The Peterborough ditch murders were a series of murders which took place in Cambridgeshire, England in March 2013. All 3 victims were male and died from stab wounds. Their bodies were discovered dumped in ditches outside Peterborough. In Hereford, 2 other men were stabbed but survived. The perpetrator was Joanna Christine Dennehy, a Cambridgeshire woman, who was later sentenced to life imprisonment with a whole life order. Dennehy, born August 1982 in St Albans, Hertfordshire, grew up in nearby Pondon and was an absent mother of 2 young children at the time of the killings. She specifically targeted men during her killing spree, telling her acquaintance Lloyd that she did not wish to kill a woman, especially not a woman with children. Lloyd stated Dennehy had wanted to kill 9 men in total, seeking to be like Bonnie and Clyde. Dennehy stabbed men for the purpose of entertainment, telling Stretch, "I want my fun. I need you to get my fun." She later told a psychiatrist that she had found murder to be more fresh, and that after the first killing, she got a taste for it. Kevin Lee was a property developer, landlord, and lover of Dennehy. Lukasz Slabaszewski, a Polish national, met Dennehy through a shared interest in drink and drugs, and John Chapman was a housemate of Dennehy. Slabaszewski was killed at some point between the 19th and the 29th of March 2013. Both Lee and Chapman were killed on the 29th of March. Lee's body was found the next day near Newborough. Dennehy had dressed his body in a black sequined dress before dumping the corpse. The bodies of Slabaszewski and Chapman were found on the 3rd of April near Thorney with stab wounds. In November 2013, Dennehy pleaded guilty to all 3 murders and to further attempted murders. Her sister Maria was unsurprised by the guilty plea and said, "I think she did that to control the situation. She likes people to know she's the boss." Dennehy was held on remand at HM Prison Bronzefield. Assessing psychiatrists later diagnosed Dennehy with psychopathic, antisocial, and borderline personality disorders. The trial began at the Old Bailey in London, where Dennehy could be seen laughing during proceedings, stating, "I have pleaded guilty, and that's that," when questioned about her decision. At one point during her trial, Dennehy stood up and told presiding Mr. Justice Spencer, "I don't want to be controlled by anybody. I don't want to be controlled by my lawyers, by the police, by anybody." On the 28th of February 2014, Mr. Justice Spencer called Dennehy a cruel, calculating, selfish, and manipulative serial killer and sentenced her to life imprisonment with an additional order that she should never be released due to the premeditation of each murder. Spencer said further that Dennehy was sadomasochistic and lacked the normal range of human emotions. Dennehy was the 3rd woman in the UK to be given a whole life tariff after Mira Hindley and Rosemary West. 2 men, Richards, 47, and Leslie Layton, 36, stood trial charged with a range of crimes relating to assisting Dennehy. Both decided not to give evidence in their defense. The jury began deliberation on the 4th of February 2014. On the 10th of February, Richards was found guilty of attempted murder, and Layton was found guilty of perverting the course of justice. On the 12th of February, Layton and Richards were convicted of all other charges.